This is a sticky Jack Daniels sub melt.
It's our interpretation of the all-American sandwich. We're serving it with slaw, and we're going to show you how to do it. The sticky Jack Daniels sub needs a sticky Jack Daniels marinade, and that's where we're going to start. An onion, a couple of cloves of garlic, and we'll sweat it off in a pan. For the rest of the marinade, we've got a base of tomato ketchup, generous squeeze of, or about 150 ml. Worcestershire sauce, it's a really intense kind of anchovy sauce. You can get it here in the supermarkets, I did. Some paprika, some brown sugar, and then the thing that I think makes it American is our Tennessee
Jack
whiskey.
Daniels.
So Jack Daniels, a nice smoky bourbon whiskey.
That is the biggest Jack Daniels I've ever seen in my life.
It takes 2 hands to pour.
No, I don't know much about Jack Daniels, do you?
I know it's a bourbon whiskey from Tennessee, but that's about it. Named after the man himself.
Jasper.
No, Jack.
No, his name is Jasper Newton Daniel, aka Jack Daniels.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. Turns out his grandfather was Welsh, and his grandmother was Scottish. So it turns out actually British.
Well,
So far, so good. We've got
you're digging yourself a hole here,
British influence. British. British.
That's definitely not British.
Well, I'm saying it is now.
I think this is pretty American.
These are just our opinions, what's British, what's American, but tell us what you know, okay? Because we don't know it all. Not even Ben.
Not even me. A little bit of Tabasco, spice, garlic into the pan now that our onions are soft. As we wait for our marinade to finish and our onions to soften up, we can look at our chicken. So, chicken breast, you can just cut off any of the sinew and fat. You might find they're quite tied in neat anyway, but just double check. Right, look at those now, nice sticky onions.
Oh yeah.
They can go into the marinade and smell that. You've got whiskey, you've got sweet, you've got sour.
That goes right up the nose, that's
garlic.
amazing.
It's quite intense.
Oh yeah.
But don't forget, as you cook it out, it'll become really sticky because of the ketchup and the brown sugar. It's going to be amazing. At this point, ideally, you want this to marinate for ages. You just put it in the fridge and all those flavours combined. We're just going to show you the principle and get it straight into the oven now. But the longer you leave it, the better this is. So into the oven, 180 degrees Celsius for 20 minutes. Bacon strips or rashers, lay them out. They're going to go into the same oven for about the same length of time. We want them nice and crispy. And then that's going to go inside of our sub with the cheese, melt the whole lot down. This is going to be awesome. Now that the chicken's cooked, we want its good thick strips. Okay, like that. And what I'm going to do is put the rest of our marinade into a pan. Remember, that's still got the Jack Daniels in it? So we want to cook that Jack off. Now, I knew it was called a submarine sandwich, but what I didn't know was why. Do you know why?
No.
Found it on the internet the other day. In Massachusetts, they used to cook it for the Navy servicemen.
Right.
So they would encourage them in to buy their sandwiches, and that's where the Italian-American sub started.
Oh, okay.
Right, mix our chicken through this now reduced sauce. Give it a good flip.
Wiggle. Now, can I have this sub with cheese and toasted, please, Ben?
We're going to do both of those. Chicken, bacon, and then the Monterey Jack cheese. That goes on top. The whole thing can go back into our oven to toast the bread, melt the cheese, and warm the whole thing through. And meanwhile, we can make a slaw to go with it. We've got shredded cabbage, finely cut up carrot, and beetroot. We're not going to put mayonnaise in this slaw. We're going to go with white wine vinegar, olive oil, salt and pepper. That's it. So simple. There we go.
Whoa.
Look at that.
Is that a foot long?
Nearly. And don't forget, we've got loads of ingredients. We can make loads more. Okay, so there's plenty here. But if I cut into this, Baz is going to get me a tray. So our sub goes on there. Plenty of slaw. Now this is our take, inspired by American flavours, on what we think is the ultimate American sub melt. So what do you think? Let us know.
I'm going to say it. Sorted.
Oh,
That's my one. Oh yeah. It tastes like America.
What does that even mean?
I don't know, but it's good.
And simplicity at its best.
This is so good.